My mom's a dragon, but she gave birth to a dog. I'm clearly a dragon, so how did a dog come out? Because my mom slept with 3 different guys. The God of Light's true form is a white tiger. The Silver Fox Demon King's true form is a red fox, and Demon Lord Jansang's true form is a Keelan. My mom genuinely couldn't figure out who my dad was, so she drilled it into me. Never introduce yourself when you're out in public. So I, a Tao Tai, was stuck playing stray dog for 300 years. When I was born, I was just a big round head, and I nearly drowned the second I popped out. My mom had no choice but to raise me on the shore, bringing fish up 3 times a day. But fish gets old real fast, so I snuck into town to steal a chicken. When I had that freshly swiped roasted chicken in my mouth and got cornered by 3 immortal-looking figures deep in an alley, I thought I'd been caught red-handed. But as I listened to their increasingly bold commentary, my whole body froze. Oh no. These were clearly my mom's 3 ex-husbands, the ones she killed to prove her Tao. Eyes drifting, walking pigeon-toed, each doing their own thing, but somehow totally in sync whenever an attack came. The Silver Fox Demon King refused to give up. He kept pressing down on the 3 stubborn red hairs sticking straight up from my head, tried over and over, got nowhere, and finally gave up with a wave of his sleeve. This king's got a full blazing crimson mane, and this kid only inherited 3 strands. Jansang, who'd been dead silent, finally spoke up. Doesn't look like any of us. Definitely a stray. Unless Kilo went and found someone behind our backs. The second I heard my mom's name, I tucked in my neck and squeezed my eyes shut, waiting to die. My mind flooding with everything she rambled about when she was drunk. Back then, she cut down 3 husbands to prove her Tao. The first was a top imperial scholar. When she killed him, my mom's eyes went red and she sighed. Such a sweet, gentle man, what a waste. But before the heavenly tribulation could even strike, she looked closer. Turns out her trial of love had 3 whole layers. She found her second husband in a mountain ravine, and even on his deathbed, he was still worried sick about her. Said he'd left behind gold and silver so she'd be okay. My mom used his inheritance to marry her 3rd husband, a general who'd nearly died in battle. She used the life debt he owed her to force the marriage, and in the end, she still put a blade through his heart. After the final 3 tribulations descended, my mom transformed into a dragon deity and shot straight up to the 9th heaven. But on the very day she ascended, she heard that Fu Guang, Yinghuo, and Jansang had all survived their own tribulations and returned. And in the mortal world, all 3 had been taken out by the same woman. The 3 gods swore an oath to hunt down the heartbreaker who'd wronged all of them. My mom got so scared she fled back to the bottom of the sea overnight, only to find out she was pregnant. Just like that, 500 years went by. Snapping back to the present, Fu Guang snatched the drumstick right out of my hand. Talk! Who's your dad? Don't play dumb. You're honestly painful to look at. This sleazy fox. Mom always said he cared most about looks. Fu Guang grabbed me by the scruff of my neck and looked me over. How old are you? 300. By age doesn't line up. Doesn't seem like one of ours with Chiluo. She really can't sit still. Done with us and already moved on. She really did go find a 4th one. I'm picking up all 3 of our scents on this kid. I really don't want to admit my daughter is this ugly. Whatever. A dad doesn't discriminate. What's your name? From now on, we're your dads. Do you have any idea where your mom is? I shook my head and let the tears fall, but in my head, all I was thinking was, I need to warn Mom and get her out now. My name is Jin Hua. I've never had parents. She didn't just ditch her husbands, she ditched her daughter too. In the end, the 3 of them talked it over and decided to raise me together. My heart dropped. This wasn't raising a kid. This was taking a hostage. They set up a spacious courtyard. Fu Guang started teaching me how to channel spiritual energy, and Yinghuo, whenever he had nothing to do, would comb my hair. Even though there were only 3 red strands on top of my head. Of all of them during those days, Jansang was easily the gentlest, and an incredible cook. Before I knew it, a full month had passed in captivity. Per our agreement, if Mom didn't hear from me for over a month, she'd come ashore to find me. That thought made me even more anxious. Then one day, Jansang came back from the market with a live fish. While they weren't looking, I slipped into the kitchen and used my claws to painfully scratch a secret code onto the fish. Then I quietly ran to the stream out back, released the fish, and watched it swim away. Barely had time to exhale before, at lunch, that exact fish showed back up on the table as braised fish. When I came back, the fish was gone. Figured a cat got it. But then I stepped out for just a second and a fish literally jumped onto the shore by itself. Looked just like the one I bought. Yinghu suddenly narrowed his eyes. There seemed to be markings on this fish. Just as Fu Guang was leaning in for a closer look, I panicked, leapt onto the table and swallowed the whole fish in one bite. Late that night, I was curled up dozing by the window when voices drifted in from the side hall. It's been a full month. Chiluo's got nerves of steel. Give it 3 more days, if she still doesn't show up. These 3 are way too crafty. At dawn the next day, I slipped out under the morning mist, only to turn a corner and get a sack thrown over my head. This mangy little thing is ugly as sin, but she's got some meat on her. Actually smells kinda good.